Hi everyone, I am Lebo Lion, known as the voice of marketing and your friend in all things marketing, brand building, business, mindset, and sometimes pop culture. Thank you for letting me celebrate World Telecommunications and Information Society Day with you. This day means a lot to me, and I know that some people watching this might ask themselves, what would a woman like her know about technology and digital innovation? I want to challenge you to think out of the box. I want to challenge you to maybe consider the idea that all of us know something about technology and digital innovation, and that maybe we're just not aware of how much we're using it in our daily lives to achieve all the activities that we have to perform to make things happen. I'm a bona fide boss babe who likes to get things done, and I believe that we can all achieve our dreams if we put our minds to it and use the resources available to us. But let me give you a breakdown of my story so you understand how technology has completely changed my life and made me the woman that I am today, speaking to you the way that I am today. As a self-confessed entrepreneur and disruptor, I've never been somebody who goes with the grain. I've always gone against the grain. And so when I finished varsity, I decided that I wanted to go straight into entrepreneurship instead of going into corporate or an agency. I ended up collaborating with my peers, and we decided to start a tech company where we would design software for children going to rural schools and township schools to help them learn how to do English, mathematics, and science in their native languages. I've always been passionate about education, and I really do believe that it is the tool that's going to emancipate the youth and allow us to participate in the global economy. This company meant a lot to us because we genuinely believe that education is the way that we can emancipate African youth. We feel that if African youth have access to information and education, they can change the continent and make it what they dream it to be. And we felt that creating this company would help us be part of the change instead of complaining about the change or feeling helpless about our current conditions. So many people could hear this story and not understand how digital innovations are applicable to this, but they're applicable in every single way. We used everything you can think of, from collaborative platforms to e-commerce technologies, payment platforms. The list is endless. We employed all of these to be able to build this company. After selling our company to government organizations and a few corporates, we decided to go our separate ways. And I decided that I wanted to build a brand using technologies and spread the word about how marketing can transform entrepreneurship and organizations. And that's how the Lebo Lion brand was born. I have been using digital innovations for my entire career. In fact, it's enabled me to be somebody who's incredibly independent and doesn't have to work in formal structures in order to make money and build the life that she loves. The thing that I love the most about digital innovations is that they help you become a global player. You become exposed to people all over the world, and they will help you build the movement that you want to see in the space that you occupy. And it also makes you credible because you're able to collaborate and partner with people from all walks of life to validate the thing that you do and to add more texture and substance to it. Now, when I look back at my journey, I'm able to identify how I've been able to use digital innovations to tick off some of the sustainable development goals. Some of the things that matter to me are things like quality education, gender equality, no poverty. All of those things I've been able to tackle and be a part of using digital innovations. And that's why when I speak to people, I say to them, you are able to reimagine the world that you live in if you are somebody who's open to the idea that technology and innovation are the tools that are empowering you to build a better life, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. And I encourage you to sit back and think of all the things that you've done, and maybe you'll be able to see some of the touch points where you've used digital innovation to change at least one person's life or something in your environment and made the world a better place. These things are not irrelevant. In fact, they're not just for old people or smart people. They're for everyone. All of us are using it on a daily basis. And I want you to think of them as enablers to help you build the dream world that you seek, instead of something that's just for a small minority. Of the digital innovations that I've used, social media has been one of the most powerful tools that I have used to build my Label Lion brand. In using platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and other social media platforms, I've been able to connect with clients from all walks of life. I've been able to build a business that's not only seen by my peers, but seen by the relevant stakeholders. And I've been able to build a globally recognizable brand that's helping me access even more opportunities than I could dream of. When we talk about how digital innovations enable us, we also speak about how they reduce the cost of doing business. So as an entrepreneur, you're able to do more with less. You're able to build agile teams, flexible teams that can do so much without even spending the money that would have been spent in the past. I even challenge you to think about how you are using ChatGPT, for example, to make your life easier. All of these things are digital innovations, and we're all using them as entrepreneurs to build businesses that make sense, that can take over the world. One of the keys to sustainable digital innovation is collaboration and inclusivity. It's important for us to understand that in order for us to use these platforms to their full capacity, we need to work together and include as many voices as possible. One of the pros of using digital innovations is that it gives you really clear data about people and societies and environments. In order to use that data to build businesses and societies that work, you have to have teams that are inclusive, teams that are diverse, so you can disseminate that information and create strategies that make sense and that are sustainable for the long run. As a young person who's had to break many barriers to get to where she is, I truly believe in the idea that you are not disempowered, you just don't know how to use technology to your advantage. We are not at the mercy of the government and institutions the way that we used to. Technology and digital innovations have given us an opportunity to have a voice, to have a stance, and to make it a commercially viable entity. I'd like to encourage everyone watching this to join communities and organizations that are committed to sustainable development goals using digital innovation. I think this will help you reimagine what the world could be and show you that the power truly is in your hands.